Hi there, I'm Ben, and welcome to part 18 of my full platinum walkthrough for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Right, we are finishing off playthrough 1. Yeah, this will be fine, don't worry, don't panic. We're going to be doing 2 boss fights combined into 1, basically. It will make sense in a moment, but we're going to Ashina Reservoir, and we're going to go and stand outside the boss arena, and we're going to make a backup save. Now, we're going to also be doing the 3 endings. The game does not cycle straight away once you finish, so you can carry on in this playthrough even after killing the last boss. So don't worry about cleaning anything up. If you want to go back and do some farming or whatever, this at the end of this will be your last opportunity before we actually go into New Game Plus. So, yeah. The fight that's coming up is 2 in 1, which is Genichiro and then Isshin. Spoiler alert, I suppose. But they are connected together as one fight. So if you die, you have to do both of them again. Genichiro just has 1 health bar, and then Isshin has 3. So it's a 4 health bar fight, so you're going to want to be prepared. Now, the way I go into this fight is pretty simple, honestly. You can go in, you can use firecrackers, you can use flame vent. Isshin is weak to fire, so you can use oil and flame vent. You can use the shields and things like that, the fan there. So oil it might be one you want to have. Divine confetti, the sugars, all that. You can go all down that route. But honestly, I think the easiest way to deal with these ones, and the way I've kind of figured out what to do now, bundle Jizo statue might be an idea in case you need to resurrect as a last. Sort of, if you're on health bar 4 and you die for the last time, you might want to use that, give yourself an extra life, as it were. Mortal draw, again, and be something you want to use. But I'm going to keep it extremely simple. Do a backup save here before going in. I have bought the Tanto, I won't be using it. So essentially the way I look at this is just respond to what they do. Don't worry about going in with any special attacks, and you'll see what I mean to that in a moment, because they're extremely weak posture bars. So you can get to this point, and as soon as you walk forward, then the fights will start. So Genichiro first, when we start, lock onto him, run around the back of him. He's going to do this charge every single time. He may do 1 or 2. He does 2. You can block it, but you will take damage through it. And then it's a pretty standard samurai type fight. So you're going to be doing blocking. He will do the old rush attack, so use Mikiri counter. You should be able to wail on this guy and kill him very quickly. That attack you usually want to get behind him again. I wasn't quick enough, and he usually does follow up with a sort of dash. He'll do the jump. Sometimes you'll need to jump over him. It's very simple stuff with Genichiro, how you say it. But you can see I'm just kind of responding to what he's doing. You will see me spamming L1 a little bit. I think I do it quite badly here. And hell, we're trying to get the platinum and just get through this game, so there's no shame in it. If people say that there is, then that's on them, it's not on you. So yeah, after you've done him, then that's just the 1 fight, and you'll move into Isshin, who has 3 phases. First phase is sword, and it's exactly the same again. It's just kind of respond to what he does. He does try and rush you down. He does have a Mikiri counter type attack. Look at the amount of damage which did to his posture. This attack, when he sheathes his sword, sort of run in a sort of J maneuver you just saw me do. You'll get a feel for how far you can actually or need to go, and then you'll be able to hook back in for a bit of quick damage on him. And then you can see his health bar. There's nothing really on his health bar, yet we are through the first phase. And that is because I've been responding to what he does, rather than worry about doing firecrackers, doing mortal draw and things like that. And with his second phase, he'll push you back, and then he'll get his spear out. And this is probably the most difficult phase. He's the most active, and obviously he has a huge reach now with his spear. But again, I'm just responding to what he does and just standing back. There's loads of room here in this arena. So if you do need to just quickly run behind a rock and heal, then you can do. Yeah, just watch out for that slash. That's a tricky one. When he uses his gun as well, like that is going to do quite a lot of posture damage to you. He'll jump up in the air a lot. Mortal draw was, I think that might have been an accident. No, it wasn't that time, because I had him trapped, so I thought I'd give him a quick one. He is very quick, as you can see. It does look quite quick, but again, spamming L1, there's no shame in it. If it gets you through the fight, and then Mikiri counter. This is basically what you want to watch out for. You want to bait that attack where he does the counter. Because I've done, what, 3 of those in this round, in this life of his, and he's pretty much done at this point. And there we go, that's phase 3, I suppose, down. And then we're going to go into a final phase where he does the big sweeps like that. You just want to run out the side of them, and he will do lightning to parry these, jump up in the air, L1, R1 to return it. Don't jump too soon, because you will hit the ground before returning it, and it will shock you. So he will do that a couple of times, and you're going to see what I mean about messing up. So we're going to do lightning here, and I return it, and then I run in and try to think, oh, we'll do a couple of mortal draw here while he's weak, and this is when I mess up, and this is the low point of it, and he manages to get me. Because I got greedy and wanted to get in and do some damage instead of responding to what he did. So responding is the best thing to do here. And yes, I'm throwing a couple of hits his way. That's just kind of to force him to move on to what he wants to do next. And then we're done. It is as simple as that. Yes, you might die, so you will have to do... It's actually 3 times you need to do a death blow here. You may struggle and you may be dying very quickly, but once you get... Just learn the moves. Honestly, just learn the moves. Don't worry too much about doing damage, about bringing certain moves and tools and bits in. You can see how I just did it there. Yes, I have experience with the game, but I'm not good at parrying or things like that. We know this. So, yeah, and I got through it pretty easily, I would say. There was only a couple of heals there. I think I healed once, maybe even used some pellets, but that was pretty much it. And died once, yes. And you'll get the trophy sword saying Isshin Ashina. Right. Simple, that, wasn't it? Easy. Right. On to the endings. Do a backup save now. So I'm going to be very... it might sound condescending the way I sort of tell you how to do this, but I want to remind people to do it the right way. Make sure they don't mess this up. Now, we're going to be doing 3 endings in one go here. So do a backup save. Do not go and interact with that red thing. Do a backup save, USB, PlayStation Plus, whatever you're using. And then we're going to do the 3 endings. So walk over to Kuro, and you're going to get 3 options because we've set them all up. So this is the regular Dragon's Tears one that we're doing first. So just do that. And then you'll move into the Immortal Severance ending. I won't be showing the cutscenes. I'll let you experience those for yourself. But they all start the same here. And then once that is done, you will get the trophy, Immortal Severance. Then go out, quit out of the game straight away once the trophy's disappeared. And download your save. Do not upload it. Download it. Don't get the 2 confused. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to do the second option this time. This is the Purification ending. So that's the Dragon Tears and the Everblossom. That's what we got for defeating the Allfather. So if you need to do that ending again, you need the Dragon's Tears and the Allfather's Everblossom. If you on Xbox or PC, you might have to do it this way, 4 different endings. We will be doing the next one in New Game Plus. So that's Purification done, and then re-download your save. Do not upload, otherwise you'll cause yourself some stress. And we're going to be doing the Dragon's Homecoming, or the trophy's called that. This is actually called the Return ending, I think. And this one we're going to be using the Dragon's Tears and the Frozen Tears. The Frozen Tears we got from the child. The Divine Child, when we gave her the 2 serpent hearts and she gave us her tears. And that's it. That's all 3 endings that we can do at this point. And then you get Dragon's Homecoming, and then we'll continue on to how the game actually finishes, which is, it will give you the option, once you skip over the credits here, it will give you the option to carry on or do a New Game Plus. So I'm going to do no, and I don't want to start it just yet, so we can just have a look at what we got. And start it at any time from here, from this shrine, and we will get another memory Ashina, which is actually a skin. This wasn't here the first time I platinumed this game, but there has been an update since I did that. Yeah, so I'm actually going to change that because why not? And yeah, if you do need the 3 different endings, 1 ending is for just Dragon's Tears. That's pretty standard. If you need to do the second one, you'll need to go and defeat the Allfather again and get the Dragon's Tears, and then the third one you need to get the Serpent Heart to the Divine Child and then get the Dragon's Tears and then do it that way. and then we'll do the Shura, the final ending, afterwards in New Game Plus, or halfway through it. And then, yeah, I'll change form. I've just used improved our attack power because, I don't know, why not? It looks kind of coolish, I suppose. It's different. I've never actually played through with this skin properly, so why not? Let's confuse people who don't know that these are here. Do a bit of upgrading. I'm going to get through to the final Immortal draw, and yeah, that's pretty much where we're going to leave this playthrough, and then we're going to start a New Game Plus in the next video. So, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.